technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's week 3. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15. They'll spread it right away. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And good.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll take it in. Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a
season. It has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down.
By dropping into coverage, now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And they're going to get this down.
Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Running right, here's Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediate. Hurts. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. Job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
4 from the 22. A give up the middle to Gibson. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Powell trying to pick it up on 3rd. Pressure comes and down he goes. Up 4th down. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here comes Rager. Right. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders. Now Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end.
You tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs.
Drop 50, drop 50. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop.
Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Powell, pressure applied, and he's wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Off play action. It's Howell. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Dodson has the next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after...
19, 5 years. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
From the 27, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Tommy Lions. Tommy Ranger. Tommy Ranger. Comeback team. Comeback team. Tempo.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
That's what they just did on that play.
18 Rattler. Hey, smash.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And some good acceleration. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Another run here with Sanders. And this time they were ready for the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Hurts gets this to Sanders. And they're going to have another first down here.
Now, completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throw right side, caught by guy.
When all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback, a hot route, so to speak.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Editors as well, but sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He's down inside the 10 to the... On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he... They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Roll. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing.
You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Downs, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really. Out of the gun, it's Howell. And incomplete on the... Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete.
And he has the first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And he's going to be hemmed in. Howell down to throw it. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken
the entire game. He's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert.
Coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Fading here in the 2nd quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust them.
18 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 7, Hurts. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield.
Into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
Now he's caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. Now, 2nd half will start with a run by Sanders. 3-yard.
18 Rattler. Hey, check that. Street. Go, Reed, go. Third, street.
From the 22, Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. It got his man complete. And they're good. 35. Now Scott. And nothing much materializing there.
Helped their spot and stacked him up.
On second down, Gainwell looking for space. Down to the
Out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Drops this one down to Gainwell. And this will not be enough. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson.
And coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got a...
He's got a man complete. And
that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And brought down, but not before they can goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can...
And they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
The pressure got low on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 50, trap 50. Hustle.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. The field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of this next.
To throw again on second down. Powell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they get him down.
And wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll be taken down at
their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. If he can stay on the field, Washington really liked what he can do coming off of his breakout in 2020. There's a first down kick.
Powell. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
This is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches.
Here's Scott. Pretty good looking at third in the nose of the football. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have
back sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for fourth down.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And just 1 yard here.
Anything out of that run.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the
spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And this one complete to Smith. And they'll work this down.
Cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver.
In the game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They'll run with Scott. He's going to get 4 out of this. 6 from the 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he gets halfway home.
It's a positive play for the offense.
Ready, go.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
Right. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Goal. Sanders again, and he'll take it into the end zone. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for the Thomas. And pass.
I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route, tackle happens inbounds.
Powell to throw. And Dotson, he's got it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to have a first down. Here's Howell. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is...
Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And he spikes it. Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got an open man, finds Gibson.
Where they are on the field.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is what hit. Back to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Eagles have just a
big play downfield.
Ready.
Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late. And they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway. Once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Philadelphia, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Washington...